trusting the process can be pretty hard in art sometimes. Like in this piece that's playing in the background, it was a study, so it was easier to go throughout it. But when it comes to going through the beginning stages to the end stages of a piece, especially when you're not using reference, which I highly recommend you do, trusting the process can be really hard. I think that, especially when it comes to topics we don't understand, that middle ground for art becomes a very unstable place to be because we don't really know what we're doing. It's a learning, and that's a lot of what art is about. Learning, failing, and trying again, but trusting the process is highly important, as without it, you're kind of just guessing, just a big guessing game, and you never really get anywhere if you just guess the entire time. You gotta keep on the path, keep moving. It's like a path you walk in life, you know? Anyways, as you can see in this piece in the background, it's starting to look good there. I mean, there's still a long way to go. Still, oh, by the way, the study is by Palluvien. That's the man I'm doing a study on. But as you can see, I had to redo the eyes here because I just was not happy with how they were looking. And that's another thing is, when you are going throughout the process of your work, don't be afraid to really go back and change something entirely. As when you're working and you just keep reworking something over and over and over again, it becomes extremely time-consuming and mentally draining to do so, because you're working with, how do I say this? It's like working with marble when you're trying to carve it with like wood carving tools. It's really difficult, so you got to make sure you have a good base, and that basically means just redoing it sometimes and just letting go of the fact that you spent so much time on something and just going back and trying again. And trust me, actually, I don't think I've had any time where going back and changing something from the past hasn't yielded a better result. It's always turned out better when I rework something from the base, and it always gives me it's like a little freeing, you know, let something go like that. But that's just part of trusting the process and going throughout a piece. And it's something that I guarantee it's going to be hard to do at first, but you should do it. It's going to be good for you. And it's that it's kind of in that ugly phase, you know, the middle ground of trusting the process that all this occurs. Obviously, when you get to the end of a piece, you don't want to rework something from the start, but it's that middle ground that you really got to go through with, I think, every piece. Some pieces really flow well, so you don't have much of that middle ground, but there's always something there of a bit of disappointment in the art, I say, at least for me. I think us as artists, since we're our most critical people, especially to our own work, it's very important that we breathe a little bit and take a step back, maybe take a break when we're looking at our pieces, because it can be highly discouraging if we stay too long in that phase and we're like, man, nothing's getting done here. So it's important to, you know, take a step back and just breathe for a second, especially like I'm saying in that middle ground. Otherwise you're gonna lose yourself and go a little crazy. But yeah, I hope that you learned something from this and follow me for more. I will try. We'll see if I try to do more speaking. It takes too much time away from my actual studying, you know, too much editing time. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are, and take care. All right, bye.